fight JW.
Luckily, we are getting a. Okay, so we do have the first round one match right now. We have Hxzengi versus Kujo. It looks like Joker versus Roy. Oh, no, Joker versus Wolf. Sorry. Why people got different characters as their?
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was gonna be Snake versus Roy.
Yeah, for real.
This couldn't be any more different. And
Not
Town and City, game 1.
Not too familiar with either of these players right here, but I'm always excited because there's always a really raw amount of hidden talent on Wi-Fi.
Right. Yeah, and right now, you know, Joker just moving, bro.
These guys are feeling out each other's nooch right now. Who's gonna get stage control? And right now, Hxzengi got the. I'm just gonna call it Hxzengi. I'm gonna replace the X with the A.
How to pronounce that?
Tag, bro.
Oh man, he just did a raw flash into him, bro. He was not scared at all.
And so far, these guys looking pretty evenly matched so far. Just kind of using their best poking tools.
Arsene on deck.
That thing can change literally the landscape of an entire match.
This might be your stock right now.
For real.
But you know, Wolf has the tools to kind of stall out if he chooses to do that. But you know, air dodging right into a back air right there.
Yeah, Hxzengi getting that back air off right there on Kujo. You have to be super duper careful when recovering against Joker. He can pick you out of there pretty easily given how great his aerial drift is. And he's always looking for that back air. He's always sniffing it out.
Right. All right, and Kujo having a little trouble here, man. It's like he's having trouble getting in on Joker, and he's kind of just throwing out moves. Like there's that F smash.
Yeah, Wolf has a very good benefit of being able to just kind of throw out moves, a lot of moves in place. You kind of can play like the foots of the game just by standing in place pretty well with him.
Right, his grounded movement is kind of slow, so it's he kind of wants you to run into his moves more if he's not approaching with an aerial. But yeah, getting that dash attack there, still hanging on to the stock, man. And Arsene out and 150, like that's now you're really scared. Okay, cool. Back air. Back throw.
And I like that Kujo's not taking the brazen approach like too much. He's not afraid to just kind of stand his ground. Hxzengi really doing a good job of keeping Kujo out by darting in and out with these dash F tilts.
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised we're not seeing more lasers coming out of Kujo here.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He's really fighting. He's just they're just kind of like going in.
They're scrapping that. This is the kind of ultimate I like to see, you know.
Yeah.
I can appreciate campy play, like patient and neutral as much as the next guy, but I love just seeing people swing on each other.
Yeah, I mean you got to be careful with the laser in this matchup because obviously you can build Arsene, or just if Arsene's out, it's going to be reflected. Oh, and here he is. Oh man, this is so scary. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that was dirty.
He caught the DI really well right there.
Bro, my guy was like at 50 after the dash attack.
Yeah, I don't think he was holding out. I think he was expecting like a different throw there. A lot of people won't expect down throw. Right there. And Kujo managed to pretty much commit highway robbery right there. Extending is like super duper well. Holy moly.
Yeah, Hxzengi needs to like get rid of this stock now so that he can build up as much extra credit with Arsene and bring this back to even.
Yeah, he was really ruling the pace of this game pretty hard.
Yeah, that changed everything, man.
Yeah, for real. And it just goes to show how like crazy ultimate is, and that game, like the momentum of a game can swing so quickly just off of one situation. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Man, and you know, Kujo living at 175, dude, that is scary.
If I'm Wolf right now, fighting Joker at 175, I'm popping off because I mean I already did what I wanted to for my stock, and I'm just extending further. And just like that, the back air is going to seal out that game. I was
about to say, at this percent, that back air in the middle of the stage is 100% going to kill.
Yeah, that back air is lethal. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what Wolf has in those boots, but a man didn't skip like that.
The steel boots, bro. Let's steal these games.
But yeah, Hxzengi was looking super, like, really good.
Until that down throw, man. And it's funny because he was already off the platform, and the dash attack still connected. Like, I think he might have thought, oh, okay, I'm off the platform. There's no way anything's gonna hit me here. Yeah. And then he got dashed back and died.
Because who thinks Wolf is gonna do down throw in that instance? But good on Kujo for having the awareness to follow up with that dash attack after that down throw.
Yeah, that was sick.
Never seen that setup before in my life. Word voice in my head. I will do that. those of you Devin talking in the wing. I'm not just talking to myself.
We have a bird in our ear, bro.
Yeah, a bird in our ear.
We have the #1 TO in New York City in our ear.
The #1 TO and #1 streamer in New York City. Right,
I would be really flattered if I knew you weren't talking about Devin for both.
Right now I'm watching Hbox eat the Campbell's Chunky soup that his mom gave him for the 800th time. I don't know how that dude ate so
that
much
ad.
Soup, for real.
Is that his actual mom in the ad?
That's his actual mom.
Okay.
I don't know how Hbox hasn't like died from just eating so much soup, and I also don't know how he hasn't gotten DQ'd in the same situation so many times for his mom.
Bro, Hbox is a big boy.
Definitely a big boy. Not gonna lie, that Campbell's Chunky soup looks mad good though.
Yeah.
I'd definitely go for that. But yeah.
All right, and now we're going into game 2. I guess, going into this, Hxzengi's mindset just has to be, all right, just don't get robbed.
Yeah, for real.
Because once you have to approach with Joker, like obviously Joker's a great character, arguably the best in the game, but it's not easy to get in on Wolf. Having a stock lead as Wolf is insane.
Yeah, and now he knows kind of what Kujo's capable of in terms of what kind of Wolf he is. You can play Wolf like a plethora of different ways.
Yeah.
The character is just that good, and he's simple enough to use that there's a lot of versatility in how you can approach the character. And right now, Hxzengi starting the game off like he was last game, kind of just using that side B to keep Kujo out. But Kujo's not afraid to scrap. He's just getting right in there.
Yeah. It's interesting because they're actually both not... I'm not seeing like a lot of the usual bread and butter beginnings to a stock here.
That's true.
It's just seeing raw hits. Oh my god. And he tried to double his money and jump right back on stage. In our sense face, bro. You're gonna lose a stock for that. Just go to the ledge. Go to the ledge.
Yeah, for real. It's a pretty common habit for a lot of low-level players to completely just avoid the ledge game immediately if they're not confident in their recovery. Wolf is pretty, okay on the ledge, though. Like, he's not...
Yeah, it's better than dying, guaranteed.
For real. Like, if you see your opponent has those... Oh, no.
See, now... That could have happened. That's just the buffered air dodge because he didn't expect to get shot there. So it's super infuriating when you're fighting a character that has those kind of moves that they kind of just clip you, and then you might have just buffered an air dodge and now you're dead.
And that's kind of the bane of online, is that you can kind of just get that buffered air dodge out of nowhere.
It's even more common, yeah.
That's why it's more important than ever on Wi-Fi to keep your composure and not let little things like that affect you, because the game's landscape is completely changed. Like, you can lose a stock in second.
Yeah, and if maybe Kujo can bring back some of that game 1 robbery to take the second stock and bring this to even. If he can do that, then he's still in this. He's still in this game at least.
He definitely can have it in the tank for sure. Like, I wouldn't leave it at. He's still scrapping. He's not getting deterred at all. He's not slowing down the game plan whatsoever. I think he's known that hitting Hxzengi has just been working a ton, and he's just gonna keep doing it. Hxzengi, we're seeing a similar position that we were seeing in game 1, where my man was taking the lead, and now he doesn't have any intentions of dropping it here.
Oh, let's go! Calling out that air dodge after the fair and just F smashing him. He's still in this. Oh man, and I'm noticing a big pattern here. We'll see if Hxzengi catches on, where anytime Kujo's hit near the ledge, he jumps in immediately every single time. Even though he lost his first stock like that, but he still hasn't lost another stock for that. If he could take this here, then...
He was about to pick up on it, but then he just got stuffed out a little too much. I think he knows now Kujo's habit in that aspect, but it is last stock. If I'm Hxzengi right now, I'm trying to make sure I'm on point with all of my punishes. And yeah, you're right. He does the same thing again.
Yeah, he did it again. He doesn't go to ledge ever. No ledge grabbing from this man.
He said ledge.
He's like, bro, I don't grab that.
I don't F with the ledge, bro. all my homies hate the ledge.
All my homies died on the ledge, bro. I'm not trying to be like them.
The thing is, while Joker's ledge trapping can be good, go to ledge, man. It's better to live for a little bit longer than just throwing your son.
Yeah.
I see Hxzengi in the H03K Twitch chat right now. He just said that was unfortunate.
All right, game 3 for these guys. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing where, like, a lot of newer players, they'll always ask, like, you know, how do I get better in disadvantage? And obviously, like, you know, that's not something you can simplify into one sentence, but because it depends on your character, the matchup, etc. But generally speaking, like, if you lost neutral and you're getting jumped, you're trying to stop the bleeding, go to the platform or go to the ledge. Like that, you don't try to fight your way down in every matchup. Usually, you just get blown up even harder. So.
Oh, for real. Like a big part of disadvantage is making sure, you know, a lot of players when they're coming up will try to come back with an aggressive option, and if you have no jump, that can be scary.
Oh,
that can be really terrifying. You'll just get nicked out of the air real quick.
Yeah.
Like Glenn said, you want to stop the bleeding as quickly as you can and just reset neutral. Like if you're confident in your skills as a player, you're not going to want to keep jumping on a stage or jumping back into your opponent.
Yeah,
especially regular fighting games, you get blown up.
Yeah, especially because, like, in this game, the way that they kind of changed the engine of the game is that you can't really punish moves as much. You punish movement. So it's like a lot of people get to do moves that are just safe if you're doing them in place, but something becomes very punishable if you're fully drifting forward into your opponent or back into the stage. So, you know, there are exceptions, obviously, like, you know, characters like K-Rool have, like, a Nair that has, like, you know, the armor on it, so he can kind of eat through moves in disadvantage. But generally speaking, like, you know, you don't want to let someone extend a combo on you and do 100 damage when they could have just done 50. So just go to the platform, go to the ledge, and, like, you know, be on the ledge is not fun for certain matchups. Like, a lot of the best characters in this game, like Palu, she's literally just back airing in place and covering almost all your options. But it's better than just taking 100 and guaranteed death. Because a good player seeing you jump into the ledge, they're going to kill you, like, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, and knowing your character is also, like, incredibly important too. Like Wolf's Nair is really good, and it can power through a lot of moves. Fastfall Nair, I see it beat out a lot of moves. That being said, though, you're spacey. If you're caught out with no jump, you're pretty much dead. Like, and that's what happened a lot of the time. Hxzengi, you know, picking up on your opponent's habits in terms of disadvantage is more important than ever in this game. Because you got more stocks. You can also lose those stocks quicker. There's a reason this game got 3 stocks instead of Smash 4, which just has 2.
Yeah, facts.
We're playing a much faster game. You know, characters are way more explosive, especially characters like Joker. So I hope Kujo can kind of recalibrate here. These guys are just doing their stage bans right now. Sometimes the Wi-Fi process can be, you know, you're not in person. All right, I'm gonna run this ish back real quick.
They're both selecting, bro. Selecting.
So sometimes the stage game is a powerful thing. You gotta take your stages, or maybe these guys counter pick. Maybe someone's mom just called them for breakfast. Yelling at them, Mom, I can't bacon and eggs right now. Like, play my round 1. Like, shut up, go away. I've definitely pulled out the excuse before that I had to use the bathroom, or my mom asked me to help her with something when in between sometimes. So.
Oh, the doorbell rang, bro.
Oh, doorbell rang. Gotta go. Oh, yeah, pizza's here. Be right back.
Yeah, sorry, bro. It's 11 a.m. My pizza's here. Sorry, bro.
Please don't hold the Wi-Fi bracket. Like, just play the game.
And you know what? While we're on the subject, make the icon of your Smash Wi-Fi thing the same as your character, okay? Because we saw a snake box, and I got excited. I thought I was gonna see Snake set.
Hey, we seen Roy though, and you know.
Here we go.
Joker looking like a phantom right now, like a ghost.
Yeah. Go easy on me, bro.
Roy knows how to fight those ghosts. So we're gonna see how my man Kujo adapts. I wonder why he switched to Wolf. I think he did kind of steal that game 1 from Hxzengi, and I feel like he looked a lot less confident in game 2. But I feel like it wasn't Wolf that was the problem. I think it was disadvantage habits that were kind of fighting him.
Right. But, you know, I don't know. Sometimes people, they just feel comfortable if they got blown up. I mean, yeah, I feel like he lost the stock hella early, so it wasn't really... He looked decent in the matchup, even after being in a huge deficit. So, I don't know if I agree with the switch, but we'll see. I mean, Roy is also an amazing character, so... Oh, wow.
Kujo
that shield looked mighty small.
My son is swinging.
Yeah. And that's what Roy's known for, man. This man's shield pressure is amazing. This man could jab. Oh, boy.
Yo,
He had a year to react to that, bro.
That's right. He's in your head, bro. Get out of my head, Charles. What was that? Holy crap.
Yo, these guys swing, bro. I love this.
He picked up on that rolling super well. Yeah, that's another pretty common habit for a lot of low-level players is rolling in after getting knocked down. I feel like that's almost the worst option you can do at any time. Yeah, Kujo is in the corner.
I mean, yeah, it's like if we're seeing it as like a player thing now, where if Kujo's in the corner, there it is again. He just goes in. So he just tech rolled in. And, you know, if you're a higher level player, you're going to notice that and just get a smash attack for that every single time.
My guy's terrified of the blast. He's like,
Yeah.
like getting interviewed by like Dr. Phil. What's your greatest fear?
The blast zone, bro.
I like it. And you know, for like a Roy/Wolf player, I can definitely see that being scary. But at the same time, you have to have a lot of confidence in your on-stage play.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that you can't always be the one swinging on your opponent. Like sometimes you're gonna be the one getting swung on, and you gotta know how to be aware of and survive.
Yeah. And right there, you know, Hxzengi doing exactly what we're talking about, where he opted to just down bullets and go to the ledge, and he lived, and now he takes your stock.
I thought that would have been actually a pretty good angle for Kujo right there, because it's clear that Hxzengi was trying to snipe the low option, but Joker's so good, I guess he can just cover both.
Yeah.
Kujo trying to stop the bleeding as much as he can. Hxzengi has just been looking super confident. I think the main difference between these two players, not in terms of, I think on stage skill, they're both around the same in terms of their nooch. But in terms of disadvantage, Hxzengi just has the game on lock in comparison to Kujo.
Yeah, he's not losing stocks hella early. I mean, other than that game 1 robbery dash attack.
I think most of these stocks can definitely boil down to okay, the Jair.
Let's go. The Jair, the patented Jair, bro.
So Roy can definitely seal stocks out pretty early, depending on the circumstances. So I want to see some fight left from Kujo.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Roy out ever.
No, never. Absolutely.
Not with the freaking side B on especially on Smashville, where the blast zones are closer to the ledge than on other stages. So. Oh, he did it rolling in and dying for it again.
Rolling in, jumping on stage. My man's definitely got to work on his dishes. It's definitely, I think that's the weakest part of his play right there. And it pretty much lost him almost every stock. Like every stock was either sealed out by catching an on stage or catching tech roll.
Yeah. And you know, when you're playing in a tournament, even though it is a Wi-Fi tournament, you can get nervous in a way and kind of play a little bit more like you just hold in and you just want to keep fighting, but you know that's a whole nother skill to develop of like just learning how to be.
No, it's a lot, especially with a Wi-Fi tournament of this caliber. You know, there's a lot of nerves that can definitely come out. People are putting pressure, but y'all gotta remember this is free to enter, man. It's like
relax, man.
Do your best. It's Wi-Fi. Anything could happen. You know, Wi-Fi means as much as you want it to mean. You know, you're obviously going to be trying your best to maximize your experience, but at the same time, you gotta learn how to just reel yourself in. You know, control those.
Yeah. See right there, right there, he upbeat on. It's like the same as the Wolf Flash onto the stage.
Yeah, for real.
And just stuff like that. You know, it sucks to be at the ledge against Joe. You know, you're not guaranteed to die. Whereas if you go onto the stage like that, you're